Simply answering questions from Mr. Blatchford exposes staff lies, so we must stop the questions. We can't go backwards on lies and deceptions, but we can stop the questions. Has Council ever verified the floodplain boundary? This is the question we're trying to avoid. This fantastic policy change will stop the questions coming back all the time. You will note that the Mayor and the CEO have little idea of what's going on. They've even asked questions from the Chamber, and some of these members have done their research. Very difficult for staff.
The development plan, that's the question I'm approving.
The first one to be disapproved. Will the first one be in the recorded?
The one I'm approving, just pick the...
Will the first question be approved, in the minutes?
The question you're allowed to ask is the one about the better development plan.
Yes, the first question that was refused, will that be recorded in the minutes?
Oh, that information's been passed out, yes?
It will be recorded in these minutes?
Not word for word, no.
It won't be. Okay, thank you, Your Worship.
Just on that, I'd like some clarification as an elected member, please. If a member of the public supplies a map or a hydrological assessment, surely the council must have master plans by which they can assess what has been provided by a developer. A developer could provide any sorts of nonsense to get a development through unless the council's got accurate plans against which the developer's plans can be assessed. Well, how does it find out whether the developer's lying or not?
Do you want to comment on that?
Sure. Thanks, Your Worship. The developer uses accredited professional people like surveyors, people that have qualifications and various accreditations within their professions. A surveyor is no different. So a surveyor can provide a site plan that demonstrates where things sit within the requirements in terms of even if it is a concept plan for flooding, they can still overlay that on a cadastre, on a site layout, and council, as it would with engineer certificates and other accredited professionals, would accept that.
Thank you.
Sorry, Mr. Mayor, can I just say then, what I'm saying is, does not the council have a set of accurate maps, survey maps for its whole area? It seems strange that it doesn't, and it seems strange that we can assess developments without actually having that to refer to. At the end of the day, it's the council planners and or the development assessment panel that needs to give the nod to things. If they haven't got the information to verify what a planner or a developer or even an engineer or a surveyor is saying, we could make an awful mistake.
Thank you. Have a comment? Thank you.
Sure. Thanks, Your Worship. No, council don't have extensive floodplain mapping for the entire area. Sure. Thanks, Your Worship. No, council don't have extensive floodplain mapping for the entire area. Sure. Thanks, Your Worship. No, council don't have extensive floodplain mapping for the entire area.
It's a concept plan, which we know it is, and it has no dimensions. It's an approximate concept. It's a sketch, and it has no scale. Therefore, if it's overlaid over anything, it means absolutely nothing. Even by an engineer, as you try to confuse with engineers, hydrologists and so on, surveyors, it also...
The more answers you let in, the more lies you get out. Now let's look at how this policy worked. Council staff fish slap policy was good. It is very difficult for staff to remember which lies they have told. So the repeated questions just bring out repeated lies and contradictions. The new policy alleviates this. All elected members will show teamwork and get behind this new clause. Now everybody, study this new clause. And now, put the new clause in our old fish slap policy and let's have a good look at how it will work.
Nothing. I was not here. I did not even get up this morning.